Oh yeah, there we go. There's some good music right there. And some good ass chili cheese Fritos. I'll click on this so you can see the music up here in the corner. I think it's only fair. Hello and welcome. My name is Donnie. This is my channel. You will be offended. And tonight we are playing City Skylines on PC. Normally I'm a console player. Well, wherever my controller is for my PlayStation 5. And I normally play this game and many others on console. And have gotten pretty good at this game on console. I noticed the other day when I was playing around on my other city, Moonshine there. And realized I got pretty good, but I wanted to start messing around with PC, learning PC, and see how good can I get here. If I'm as good as I am, I mean, I have been playing it for like 10 years, 9-10 years, however long it's been on console. Anyway, if I'm that good on console for as long as it's been there, how good could I be on PC? But again, hopefully it doesn't take me that long, you know what I mean? Anyway. It's pretty good. I got a new drink tonight. I got the Bloom Pop. You got that in camera? There we go. The Bloom Pop. You can find them at Walmart, like next to the Ollie Soda, Ollie Pop, whatever there. They're all like prebiotic and probiotic sodas. They're actually good for your stomach. Some of them don't taste all the best. They need to really work on their flavoring. But the ones that do taste good, definitely recommend. Especially because they're good for your stomach. I deal with like indigestion and stuff like that a lot. So anyway, last time we were here in PC City. Yeah, let's get in here nice and tight. Oh, we got some like jerkiness there. I think what I'm going to do is go in here to options. A little loud. We're going to turn the resolution down. There we go. Apply. Because we got like all this. Shadow quality high. We can make that medium. Texture quality, level of detail high. Let's leave all that going. Let's see what happens. Apply. There we go. Now it's working a little better. Getting it down to that 1080. You know, like this computer of mine, it's old, but it's old enough to handle this game at a pretty decent level and allow it to use the mods and things like that. So anyway, let's get there. I gotta get that going. Let's get in here. What I wanted to do is let me get over here. I wanted to finish up with this overpass, whatever you want to call it. I guess it would be an overpass, underpass, intersection. I don't know. It's not really quite, I guess it is an interchange, but it goes right into the city here and everything like that. So, I mean, it's an interchange / off-ramp thingy-majigger. So anyway, let's finish this up, make it look good, and not leave it looking like this pile of dog snot that it is at the moment. So first things first, we're gonna go in here, get to our I don't want money for nothing, shush. I gotta turn that down. Oh my god, that guy's voice is annoying. What the flop? Okay, I'm gonna turn this up. I want to just mess this out, or smooth this out, smooth it out, so it's not so messed up, is what I was trying to go for there. And then we'll start adding some trees, doing some stuff like that. Some rocks. Obviously we're going to do some rocks. We got to do the rocks. And your chicks for free. If you don't know what that reference is to, when he says money for nothing, like, and I said chicks for free, you gotta know, like, your old school, early 80s music, so. Oh, I still haven't figured out what I did to my controls. It doesn't allow me to, like, grab and shit like that, so I don't know what I did. I just really don't. Whatever. I'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. I mean, I can still control it with the buttons and everything, so I'm not, like, totally perplexed and out of place here. Alright, come on, smooth this out. Make it look good. This side. I want to leave some cliffiness to it, you know, like, it can't be, like, totally beautiful or nothing like that. Because what I'm going to do now is I am going to add back. I wanted to smooth out the edges there on purpose, but now I'm going to add back to our, you know, kind of hills and stuff like that. So let's see, we're going to go here. Kind of want to go with a larger footprint. Make sure it's still down really weak though. Yeah, okay. We can adjust. We can adjust anything. That, see how the telephone poles are down underground? We'll adjust them in just a second here. Trust me, they'll be fine. They will be fun. I'm just trying to get like the hill where I want it. Just a hair, just a hair. Top of this here, I want it to be a little more of a hill. We'll spread it though. We'll bring it out this way. Let's back up a little so I can see. Like I said, my goal is to get just as good at playing on PC, if not better, obviously, since I have the mods now, than I was on console. And if you've watched any of my console videos, you'll know that I'm not just any old Joe Schmo over here that doesn't know what he's doing. So go check him out if you haven't yet. I definitely have a bunch of good PlayStation 5 videos of me building cities, doing all kinds of stuff, making some excellent, you know, I would say, in my personal opinion, I know I'm floating my boat here, but I would say that I definitely did some really good building and things like that when I was trying to get my my consoles, as I was trying to do my console cities and stuff like that. And even still, like, I'm still working currently on console cities. Like, don't miss out on this. Oh, hit the wrong button there. Don't miss out on, you know, those videos. I would definitely recommend wrong button again. Checking them out. I have some really good stuff on there. Definitely a lot of good tips that would go both ways, whether you're a console player or a PC player, things of that nature. Trying to get this just a little bit higher right there. There we go. Over here is good. Actually, right here, I want to come down just a little bit. There we go. And then we got to, of course, we're going to just move it to make some of these other things work. Let's give it a little bit of a hill over here. Move it just slightly less. Right about there. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Just kind of bringing it all together here. I mean, I think in real life they would probably just smooth this out down the center. So I guess we can kind of take away from that a little bit. But all right. Let's see. Now we've got all that. Let's go ahead and use our move it tool. Pow. All right. Now that I know about 2% of what I'm doing with this tool. Now, probably a little more than that, but I'm still absolutely learning what I can do and can't do with this one. I mean, there actually, do I want like the whole node? I think is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah. Okay. Just get rid of that little square. There we go. Little squaredness or whatever it is, you know. Grab the whole node, the whole stinking node. might have to redo this one. I might have to redo that one. We'll come back to that one in a minute. Since this is all hidden within the mountain, why won't the mountain lift anymore? At least now, okay, not entirely, but I was going to say at least now I also know I can shrink that. Oh, maybe that's what I just need to do right here. We'll come back to this. Instead of doing the whole kit and caboodle here, we're just going to choose our thingamalop. Oh, but the power lines stay... Look at the power lines. They're like floating in midair there. And I wouldn't have any idea. Oh, nope, it brought that back up to it. Alright, whatever. Like I said, we'll just move it. It'll be fine. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, 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 ow. Boom, 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 down, down, down. I don't need the super tall frickin' base there. Oh, but I don't need the giant indent in the earth. That's fine right there. That's perfectly fine. You know, part of me is like, why did I even waste my time with that when I could have just rebuilt the lines probably. So let's try that instead. It was a waste of time. Alright. It's good. It's good to waste time because we're learning. We're learning. Yay! These two are fine. They can stay where they're at. It's just that, you know, part of me is just unsatisfied with how these are turning out. So let's get down here. No, way too big. Let's grab that. We're gonna fix our ground in here. I kind of like having like a little bit of a peaky area up here and stuff like that. It's kind of nice. You know, I'm not gonna take away from that. Now our goal is to get some power this direction. And, you know, honestly, I don't think we need these power lines now that I look at them. I really honestly don't think. Well, you know what? They're gone. We're just gonna get rid of them. Gone. Poof. Out of here. These, though, I do want to keep these. They're kind of feeding into the city from this point. They also feed into the city from here. Let's look at our power grid. It's the best way to determine what we can and can't take out of here, right? I mean, if you look at it, this is being fed through this line of power poles over here, so we don't really need this one. Or, holy crap, no, we don't need a lot of these right here either. We just need one of these here. Hold on. Okay, we're going to clean this up a little bit. And I'm going to take away from, yep, that one too. But I'm going to add back to it. I just don't want it to be as long. Like that. And then that's fine. We don't need to add anything there. So that should all be good. I don't think, yeah, I think just deleting as much as we did was probably the best way to go. That's good. That's good. I like it. All right, now, let's finish up here. Yes, focus. I know. Focus, focus, focus. Let's get rid of the tree anarchy for the moment. We're probably going to want tree anarchy on. Well, you know what? At this point, let me get out of electricity here. we are getting ready to start decorating and planting trees and yada yada yada, so yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's turn the tree anarchy back on. Then we're gonna go ahead over here. We gotta find our trees. There we go. It's always interesting that the thing like turns that blue color because it just trips me out at first. I'm like, why is the oak blue? Oh yeah, that's the selection right now. So, the one thing I'm a little, why is there no, like, selection for me to, like, you know what? Fuck this. This is not how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go ahead and, back out of this. Because it just doesn't give me the options to, like, spread out the circle and, like, plant a fuck ton of trees at once for some reason. I need to figure out what's going on with the mods. Like, I don't know everything that's happening with the mods right now. So what I think I could do, though, is turn tree anarchy off. Well, okay, let's double check something. Let's turn that off. And then look. Yeah, there's still no, like, thing over here allow me to choose how many... like, I don't want to just put one tree down. I want, like, a bunch. So, I got an idea, though. I mean, I do like the fact that, like, just putting down the one, it circles the tree around randomly and, like, doesn't let all the trees look really, you know, independent, or makes them look a little more independent from each other, which is great, but, I'm looking to just do a lot of trees at once, so we're going to turn tree anarchy off. Yeah, it's off. Then we're going to use, I believe, move it. And what we can do is marquee selection. And we're just going to select trees in here. Then what we need to do is go find ourselves a patch of frickin' trees now that we like. I think over here is pretty good. Hopefully what I'm doing right now with the tree anarchy off works. And then we want to, let's see, there's toolbox. Oh, wait. Okay. Nope, I don't know. Okay, I'm messing this up. Again, here's where the PC or console player plays comes in. I know I figured this out a little while ago, and I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of trees. You know, no, hold on. Boom. Let's go back. I don't want that. Let's see. And then we'll take that. That's what we want. Boom. Yeah, there we go. And we'll just go like this, and then we'll adjust the trees. Watch, it's going to be so jacked up. In a second, it's going to be all in the roads. Everything else. I do like this, though. I gotta say, that is a time saver and a half right there. Alright, we're going to close this out. Close that. Let's get in here and kind of adjust things now. Like, see how we got these square edges? Let's clean that up. Plus, I do plan on bringing this industry over this way a little bit. I just want to... I don't want so many trees over there. Let's just say that. So... That yakisoba. You know, on PlayStation, there's a way for me to increase the size of my bulldozing circle. And there could be one on here, and I don't know how to do it, so... We're just going to try and go as fast as we can like this. I mean, I guess I could leave the edge of this now until I start putting industry over here and anything else. Like, I kind of was considering buildings as well, you know. Or, buildings. Businesses is what I meant to say there. Not buildings, but I mean, obviously buildings would be popping up, but yeah. Anyway, I think that's good. Now, the thing that I really want to do, though, even though I put a bunch of this in here, is I really do like having some fun with a little bit of rocks. And we've got so much room down here to just get rocky. This is one of the best songs on here. Seriously. One of the absolute best songs. Love this one. Okay. It's that round one. Oh, I like this one. It's a good one. Nice, okay, I like that. Let's get back in here. I want to grab a couple of the smaller ones now really quick. Could even do like a little bit of this. But, ooh, let's first turn on Tree Anarchy. Tree Anarchy. And do something like this. Because I think the Anarchy will allow the trees to stay. With this, yeah. Oh, that's so great. Oh my god, that just makes me so happy. All right. Oh, that's so awesome. That's one of the coolest things about Tree Anarchy right there, is being able to do something like that. Oh my god. And I can't do that on console. I can't do it on consoles, so it's just, oh, that's why it's so exciting. Like, I want to see something really quick, just because. Okay, yeah, it's gonna work with the rocks too, but then it'll put trees in the middle of rocks, so I gotta be careful with that. Like, one thing though, is with the Tree Anarchy, I can come in here and find, like, you know, the pine trees and get them nice and tight with these rocks now, and that's just makes me so happy right there. Like, look at this. Now I can actually put trees in the middle there, in the cracks, as close as I can. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. I'm just gonna throw a whole bunch of these out here, just because I want to make sure there's enough of these in here that they look normal. Just a bunch. Just a bunch. Just a bunch. Don't worry about it. Just a bunch. I gotta be careful though, because if I start planting too many, I could accidentally plant them in the road. I just want to make sure that there's enough of these pines that they look normal in the area. So, because we used, like, if you look, a lot of the trees that we grabbed in that grab we did are all the, like, original OG. I didn't use any maps with any of the new trees in it. Let's just say that, obviously. So, nice deforestation there. I gotta do a little bit. Just a little bit. But I'll add back, I swear, I promise. Okay. Drink that down. Let's finish off this Capri Sun. I had to sit here, accidentally open up Capri Sun and that soda at the same time. Kind of makes me wonder, like, if I would have mixed them in a cup, how good that would have been. Probably would have been pretty good. Alright. Let us... Okay, like I said, this area is going to get a little bit more industry in it, so I don't really want a lot of trees over here anyway, so that's kind of the reason I went through all, you know, getting rid of a bunch of the trees there. But let's go ahead. Oh, I'm loving it. It looks great. Being able to use that tree anarchy off and on actually is pretty damn fun. I do have to say that's great. It really added to the area. One thing I should look out for though is, like you see over here, where these trees are getting sick next to the industry area over here. I need to take care of them really quick. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take a couple that are just right there. A bunch of sick bushes and stuff, obviously. Alright. So, now that we clean that up, that's actually looking good. I'm even using the old stock trees from original maps. It isn't half bad looking. I mean, personally, if I would have had the ability to, I would have filled that in with all the new pine trees like these ones right here and stuff like that. But I'm pretty happy with that. But we can though come in here and do some stuff like this. Add some grasses in. Get them like right here next to the road. Next to, I'm not trying to put them on the road, don't worry. I mean, I'm technically a tree anarchy. I should be able to put a piece of grass out there if I damn well wanted to. Alright. Throw a little more grass in on this side just to kind of finish off that touch. Make sure that, like, you know, it's a little more universal. It's not just in one spot. Come up here by this big old rock. A little bit down here. Oh, it's this 6 lane. I'm like, why are there people walking there? It's that 6 lane, I see. which is always nice to do stuff like this around these pillars. Definitely throw some grasses, rocks, things like that, you know, bushes even. Down, 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 down. Trying to like not place it all like, ooh, look, we got a giant clump, but you know, make it look a little more natural, a little more like it would have grown there without the help of humans, like it would have been beaten up by the wind or something or other. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, hopefully it makes sense. It makes sense to me when I say it. I just want it to look a little more natural, even though I'm using these older trees. It's fine. It's fine. If I, you know what I should do in the future here is after I've gotten a little bit of practice on this map here of, you know, the different things that I'm doing and stuff like that. I think what I want to do, like right now I'm looking at something that I want to like definitely change because I have the ability to, but after, like I said, I've gotten some practice, I want to start a new map. I want to start a new map on something that's like obviously updated, like in one of the newer map packs. It has all the newer trees in it or whatever, like these trees and such, but let me close this out. So, but like right now, I'd rather just kind of stick to this one. This city's kind of just that practice city, and I've been enjoying this. So, I want to grab that. Oh, I have tree anarchy on. As soon as I started moving the road, the trees showed up. I just wanted to like give the road a little more of a natural feel right there. But okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll nope. Oh, ah, dang it. That's not exactly what I want to do, but that's fine. There we go. Stop it! I keep hitting the wrong damn button. That's my fault. It's my fault. I'm good. Okay. There we go. Good. And it's a nice, clean transition-ish, little bit, sorta. Okay, one thing I would like to do, though. So grab this, and let's bring this over. Oh yeah, there we go. Looking a lot cleaner. Looking a lot cleaner. Okay, now let's go ahead, add a few of these trees back. Now, next time, like I said, I'm not 100% satisfied. I just really am not satisfied with using the old stock trees over here. But for now, they'll do. We'll continue to improve upon this over time. All right. You know, and I mean, honestly, the grab of all the trees and bringing them over here kind of was a little too much, because if you look at this one, like I used one of the, I'm trying to show them like together, comparing them, but I used the single trees, you know, I didn't go in there and grab a bunch and bring them over and stuff like that, and then added in rocks and stuff. I think this one looks a lot better, and at least in my opinion. So next time I'm going to try to be a little more mindful and thoughtful of how I'm putting everything in. I just wanted to be a little bit lazy, and I guess it just kind of kicked me in the ass here. Bit me in the ass. Yeah, bit me in the ass, I think is the right term there that I'm looking for. So, alright. One thing I need to do is take this road. We're going to back it up a little bit. And what I'd like to do is that's a 4-lane. Is just right here. I think. No, don't. Yeah, right here will be fine. Right here should be fine. I'm going to bring it across. No, I hit page down. I know I did. Why is it stretching so far? It's okay. Just seems like I'm stretching it further than it needs to go, but that's fine with me. Page down. Oh, I see. There's like 2 drops there for some reason. It just goes so far. And like, let's just build the longest downward slope. Look at that. Oh, I should have paid attention to the angle, but whatever. Look at that. That is so fucking long. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of liking it. I could work with that and do some stuff. So, let's go ahead, adjust, oh, stop that, let go. Adjust this road. You know, it doesn't have to be like perfectly straight or anything, so we can do this. Where's my mouse? There it is. Bow, bow, bow. Let's go with freeform. Come on. There we go. Do I have like my snaps turned off or something? What the flop nuts is fucking going on here? Oh my god. I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble with the roads just grabbing where they need to go. Do you see this? Okay, now it wants to... Feed the money monster. There we go. Dino oil. Why are you just... why? It's gotta be such a pain in the ass, I swear. Why do you have to be a pain in the ass for me? That doesn't make sense. Alright, we've got the bridge built with this super long side over here. Like I said, I might have fun with that. We'll leave it alone for now. We don't really have anything going on over there, so it's not necessary to mess with it. We'll see here. Oh, there we go. I was looking for how long I've been going. I was just trying to make sure it wasn't, like, shorter than I thought. Anyway. Now, I think the next step here... I think the next step should be to obviously take care of our needs for housing really quick. I don't really want to throw anything down here yet, but I have a good idea for a place. Chili cheese Fritos are so good. Okay. You start eating them and it's like, oh, I just can't stop. It always has, always something. Always something. There we go. Now here. I just want to see it properly. There we go. Now this side doesn't have to be as long. There we go. Drop it back down. I was trying to make a way like straight from here to that area because you can see there's a lot of problems with it, as in needs for people, obviously. Plus, it's a good way to connect this side and that side without having to like put a on-ramp, off-ramp right there next to all that mess. You know, I gotta do that. One thing I noticed is that I'm bringing two 4-lane roads together here. I think... No, I am. I may have to upgrade one of these roads. Stop it. Stop it. Don't grab it like that. You have to adjust that road too. Yeah. I should keep this one 4-lane, but I guess this one should be... This one should be a 6-lane too? Even though that one's kind of a big old 6-lane mess right there. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's just upgrade it. Let's just, instead of thinking too hard. Let's make sure I don't snatch other roads while I'm doing this. There we go. I even have the tree anarchy off, so it cleaned up the trees on the roads. Beautiful. Okay, nice. All right. Next. Oh, I just realized I have half a big old candy bar thing over here too. I gotta eat. Me and my damn sweet tooth. Okay, now this area, like I said, I'm trying to... I don't want an on-ramp, off-ramp right here, but I still want to have, like, access to each way for people to get to and from work. So let's continue this road. Because we're going to put some neighborhoods over here, obviously. But we're going to have to just kind of start adjusting our roads to fit in properly, I guess. There's a couple of things I want to do as far as public transportation goes. Just some ideas I have from one of my other cities, Moonshine, and stuff like that. Like Moonshine, I'm doing so good with keeping cars off the road. And like my main focus on Moonshine is to keep the cars off the road. Simply because it's a winter city. No, I want 90 degrees. There we go. It's a winter city, and being a winter city, I want to make sure that the residents are safe and things like that. So obviously them driving less on the roads is better for them, in my opinion, right? So having plenty of public transportation, such as I have trams, I've got monorail now, I have subway, I've got trains. I got a lot of stuff going on, so okay. Expand this road this direction. I guess we can't go too far because we got that train track we gotta deal with. So let's put that there. Nah. You know, I'm kind of figuring out if I get that arrow, the pointer arrow, like in that little tiny circle, it tends to work better, so. As far as the grab. There we go. Now, obviously, we've got the highway, freeway, whatever we want to say right there. So we're going to stop this road here for the moment. Just going to make sure it's looking right. Right angle, everything like that. There we go. Especially because, like, as you can see, these roads are going to start converging a little weird right here. If I'm making them like this, like, if I brought roads across right here, they'd be converging into this in a weird way. Like, I could, actually. There's, like, one or two here I could probably bring across. It would look alright. So, yeah, I just, you know, we'll have our roads built in there a little odd. It'll be like a real city, you know? If you've ever driven around your own city, you know the roads are all fucked up, right? So, this will be the same way. Alright. Now, I'm going to need another 4-lane going down and crossing the river and everything at one point here, so might as well throw it in now. And I think the best place for it is going to be right here. Now I'm planting that as my base. That's what I'm going to base everything off of at this point. I need to bring a little bridge across here. Beautiful. Come on. There you go. Oh, I did that off a little bit, but that's fine. I don't care. That should be fine. Just make sure we do a night. I don't need to get too close to the tracks. Right here is fine. Let's make sure we get a 90. There we go. Because I need to make a bridge over here, or the tracks need to bridge over, one or the other. We'll figure that out in a little bit. But now we have access, sort of, have like all kinds of access to the different jobs over here that are needing to be filled, as well as the other ones, so. Oh, I hate bridges like this. Whatever. It's like, it's what you're gonna get, sucker. Can't always get what you want. Rolling Stone said that. Oh. There we go. Let's get this connected in right here. Boom! Okay. Now we can connect in these roads. Sort of. Where is... there we go. Industrial roads. Freeform. I knew I was going to have a little bit of trouble here with these, so I'm just trying to... And it's not going to weave long... Ooh, ooh, right there. Come on. Come on, do it. Hold on, I can do this. I know I can. And then we'll make it pretty, somehow. There we go. turn the roads off. Go to this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect. Looking good. These roads are obviously kind of not going to continue on. There's going to... We'll figure out what we do here a little bit later on with... it's going to have to get revamped. In fact, I think this 6-lane road is pretty much useless right here. Like, this shouldn't technically, like, this shouldn't really be a 6-lane. Although, it is feeding to this, and it should feed... See, we've got a road here. Alright, we're going to have to adjust things later on. But right now, I'm trying to put in a residential zone up here. Right? Well, let's focus on that later. Come on, Donnie, think. Alright. Now we need smaller roads. Smaller roads. I like the 4 lanes. Wherever they went, there we go. Let's go with our, oh yeah, okay, we do have freeform on. Actually, I need straight, because these ones are pretty straight right now. Let's back them off from the freeway just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh. Stop it. Keep over-clicking myself there. Had no zoning on there. Bring your whole family. Oh my, the best. Yeah, not the abandoned grain facility. Stay away from them. You're just gonna fuck yourself up if you go there. Yeah, yeah. At the old grain mill. Come on, do it right for me. Just grab that properly. I only need a little turn. There we go. Okay, not quite. Oh, stick it in your butt. What in the world? Just connect already. Why do the roads have... like, this is going to be the one frustrating thing about switching to console, or from console to this, is like, why aren't the roads just reacting the way I need them to? That'd be great. Like, you know, just be great if the roads would just do what I fucking want them to do. Look at, there we go again, there we go. Like, that, I know I clicked right there. But screw me, right? Screw me. Alright, hold on. move over a hair, I guess. No. Nope. Didn't like it. So, nah. No matter how much you move, whatever you do, just screw you, pal. There we go. Got it to work finally. We're gonna need some room for stupid fucking roads. We're gonna definitely need some room for like schools and things of that matter, so I want to think of that. Oh look, it's trying to build a bridge for some stupid reason. Oh my god. It's really starting to irritate the shit out of me that I can't just lay down a fucking road. Watch it be red. Oh wow, it actually did something. Yep, there we go, red. Oh no, I can't just select. Stupid fucking thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Boom, bump. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. There we go. Now let's go ahead and come from here. Don't need a lot of property on this end. I want it to kind of be a lot of property kind of on these center ones, more or less. In fact, let's just dead end this one right here. And then no. And that one like that. And then we're going to leave this blank because that's where I want to put like a high school and stuff, and then we'll adjust from there. Probably going to get off pretty soon though, just to go get a snack, chill, do some stuff, and then I'll come back in a little bit and we'll probably hang out a little bit longer. But I do gotta like take care of a couple of needs of mine pretty soon, so let's see here. I do need good there. I just want to add these in. See, the water lines will grab, but not the roads. So if anybody has a suggestion for a like what size monitor I should be using for gaming, let me know. Right now I've got a giant, like I got two decent monitors here, but then like what's in front of me is actually my television, and it's pretty big, so I'm kind of considering obviously switching to a proper monitor for gaming on PC, but I don't want something too small and I don't want something too big. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Why are you acting like a stranger? Connect that in there. I am starting to feel the strain of playing on something PC-wise. It's just too large as far as that goes. And then earlier I was trying to play Baldur's Gate. I just downloaded it and it looks like shit. And I think it's partially due to the fact that I'm trying to play on this TV from a PC when I should be trying to play it on an actual PC monitor. So, and getting a curved monitor, is that like a big deal too? Like, are the curved monitors worth getting? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, we got water ran, you know, just for ships and giggles. Let's throw a water tower out here. And that'll help keep our water. See, our water availability is low, and as soon as I hit play, it's going to drop when stuff starts building over here. So, and then because they're always going to ask for water, let's go ahead. I mean, power. Let's go ahead and do something like this. I'm just trying to keep it away from the housing. 0 megawatts. Like, yeah, nothing. Oh, you know what? I think if I let it play, because I did make it a little hill. Ooh, I guess it isn't that big of a hill over here, is it? So I was thinking if I let it play and let this figure out that there's a little bit of a hill over here, but at the same time, the most wind it's getting is there. It's getting a megawatt right there. I mean, I guess that'd be good for the water towers. And it's not even touching it. Alright. I guess for now, we'll leave him alone. Bring some power across. Oh, come on. Gotta watch out for the rocks. And that'll also connect power into our residential here, I guess. That'll be fine for now. And then we can delete it and do something, you know, add in a house or something like that. One thing I want to do is fix the roads where that bug messed everything up. So we got our 4-lane. Alright, that works. And then also, just because, let's go in here. Okay, we're on the 4-lane. Just these first spots of the road. I don't really want housing like right there next to the road, like right there. So we'll take that out. this should have... Why can't I upgrade to that type? There we go. Upgraded to that type and you didn't even realize it, game. Ha 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 ha. Sucker. Alright, let's go ahead at this point now. I'm going to add in the schools that I want. I'm not going to decorate them yet. We'll probably come back in one of the next episodes when I do this tomorrow or something like that, and we'll decorate them out a little bit more. High capacity elementary. So we want the elementary school. I don't want that to be in a huge area, but I want to be able to put a few things around it. So let's use this spot. Will you get out of my way there, Winston Peters? Hey, get back in there. Slip on in there. There you go. The high school. Now the high school, I want to put it like here. There we go. Now, college shit. Where is the library? Oh, we got our community schools and blah blah blah. So, the library, I kind of wanted to add in. Let's make sure we have a little bit of room to like plant trees or something right there. Then let's go to our park. Nope, not there. And I want... Not sure where to find it. Let's look. No. Ah, there we go. Sports fields. I guess I could have clicked on one of these damn things here. Sports venues. Oh, man. No. I want that. Thank you. That's huge. That's huge. Let's go with the other. Ooh, they're kind of the same damn size, aren't they? That one's big. At the end of your visit. There we go. Now, one thing I want to do is on the end here, we can have a little bit of fun and place something else. Don't need any more sports venues, but we can do something like mountain stage is kind of nice. Picnic area is kind of nice. Let's take a look at the stage area. And of course, we'll have to turn on some tree anarchy and get things to look good in our favor here. And then also... Alright, there we go. I'm really starting to like this Move It tool so much. Now, one thing we need to do is make sure we have our walkways going through here properly. Let's go ahead and choose that. I was going to say, it should be able to link, but why is it doing that? Like, why is it making a bridge? Because, you know, I'd be okay with it if it wasn't for all the grass popping up. Fix yourself there. There you go. Do something like this then. So it connects in there, and then we'll grab this. See, it's something about that. It wants to make a bridge off of that one for some reason. I'm going to leave that one alone then. And then what we'll do is from here... do something like that. And... what I'm thinking is, let's get rid of this. Oh, we can't get rid of that tree. Okay. However, airports. Where the flop are airports? It always loves to give me trouble. Right there, right there. Oh no! Oh, come on, come on. It's the school that messes everything up. Alright, I can put in cement all around that. Let's go back to parks really quick. And I need... where are they going to be? I need the roads. The parking lots, these ones. There we go. Do that. Let's put one over here at the school, or at that school. Beautiful. Now, I think the high school is good to go. We just need to throw some decorations down from the park and trees and such. But as far as the elementary school goes, I want to do a couple more things really quick. So I believe the child health care is there. So we're going to throw that in. And then going to the parks. No. Hey, look, there's that Paradox Plaza I was missing in my frickin' this right here. Paradox Plaza. It is missing on my PlayStation 5 game, and I have no idea why. Like, I cannot find it. I was looking for it the other day, watched my video, or it was either this last weekend or the weekend before that. I was looking for Paradox Plaza and could not find it, so don't know what happened to it. Anywho, I am looking for mini parks. There we go. Do 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 do. I don't know why it keeps going into that like field like that. Like if I click on this something down here, I want to put in a factory. Look at it, does this. I don't know why. Like it goes into information mode. I mean, I guess whatever, but I would rather kind of see the ground where I'm putting it. I don't know. Is that just me? I don't know. I don't like it that much. I'd just rather be able to see like this as I'm putting it in. I mean, maybe put the little squares there, I guess, but... Alright, I just wanted to do... Actually, first of all, before I do that, let's go to transportation. Okay, we got the airplanes already on. Oh, it's so big. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's go back over here. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Looking good, looking sharp, looking snazzy. Liking it. Okay, we'll go from here. Like that. Then what I want to do is in the parks here, find my props. I think this is where I'm going to find what I need. I do have the find it tool. I don't know why I'm not using it. Hold on. Oh, look it. I forgot. We got dogs. We got dogs. And then I went and got graveyard stuff too. Alright, oh yeah, park stuff. crops. It like turns them off, I guess. I don't know, like what? Oh, it darkens them. Yeah, oh no, that's why you don't see what you need. No, I need... Hold on, let's do this. Oh, look at that. How simple, Donnie. Use your fucking brain. Okay. Slide. How about playground? Let's get these teeter-totters if I type that in. Okay. Sandbox. Ooh, we got a couple of different ones here too. What? These are not in the console. If these are PC, just like they happen, we don't have these here on console. So I don't know if that's a mod I downloaded without realizing it or not. That just is kind of lame though if we don't get those and PC players do. Lame. Alright, Nope, not what I want. Alright, whatever, that's fine. I'll leave it alone. I do like the fact that we get these cool ass dogs. I can just stick a dog somewhere. Alright, we'll come back to that. We'll put dogs somewhere. But for now... You know, I think this side of the road needs to get these, but let's make ourselves a here we go, this is what I'm looking for. You should be happy. Okay, then we go back to here. Right? No. No. I need... No, not search assets. It's all paint. There's a big old plane there. Oh, duh. I'm so used to how things work on console. I get so mixed up instead of coming here and doing that like I just did. This is where I get myself screwed up all the time. So I want to either do Heart of Korea, or I think what I actually want to do is Emerging Downtown. Let's go to Policies. Add in Recreational Use. And I want to do a high-rise band. I don't think they're actually going to get that tall, though, using the emerging downtown. So let's go ahead and leave that alone. And we'll see what happens. Alright, that should be fine. We'll close that. Now let's go ahead. That's the large brush, huh? Do 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 do. Alright, this song definitely is like one of the ones you're like, yeah, they could have chose differently than this. We don't need the whole X-Files vibe going on here. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want that. Oh, I messed that up. What did I do? What did I do? No. Okay. Okay. There we go. I guess I'll just use my click on the mouse for now. I was trying to pause it and I thought I hit the right button and apparently I did not. I was probably thinking of another game. I just wanted to make sure I could color these in properly before they started building on them and building up something that wasn't going to fit into the property properly. Good, I said that properly. Into the property properly. Bring it in. That's nobody's business but ours. Don't fucking worry about it. Y'all should have power. I don't know what's going on with you right now. Okay. Did they say Vault Tech only the best? I don't trust Vault Tech. There we go. Now we got some power. Nice. There we go. And this district should build up nice because we already threw in, like, you know, all the stuff around the schools there. It counts as parks and things, so but it will help with happiness and all that stuff. Do 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 boo doo doo. Let's go into free camera. Yeah, buddy. Still getting used to the free camera on here. It's not quite the same as, you know, using a controller and getting to, like, you know, you get so used to the thumbsticks and how you would maneuver them after a while, you know. I do like how how close I can get, though, in here. Like, I can get so tight up into things. I don't think I can get quite this close. And I'm sure there's ways of getting closer, like mods and stuff, but... Like, I know you can't get quite this close on PlayStation, for sure. Which is cool. It's cool. I get it. You know, PlayStation probably just doesn't have the graphical capabilities of a game that's 10 years old. And honestly, though, the computer I have is a pretty top of the line for about 10 years ago. So this game definitely plays pretty damn good on it. That's for sure. Alright, so let's take a look at this. We've got plenty of routes for the residents in this area that's building up where they can get to work over here. They can also jump on this road like this vehicle or all these other vehicles and go to work on this area over here. We are going to be adding to it in the future. Like I said, we're going to have some more industry here, a little more business and stuff like that out here, offices and such. So that will be coming up in the future on a different episode of the PC Console Player Goes PC. Then we'll probably start trying to mess around with this area too, because I'd like to add in a regular train station for residents. You know, just an in and out train station into the city. And then maybe something we could start a train route, an actual train route going throughout the city that would be on a more of a private train track or something like that. So we'll take a look at that in the future. But for now, I think I'm going to get out of here, call it a night, and like I said, maybe if I'm feeling a little bit up to it, we'll come back after I've taken care of my errands, or not errands, but the things I need to do, and I'll come back and maybe jump back on this, maybe jump back on something else. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see how things go. But until then, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Now if I could just find the button and close this down without looking stupid, so. Oh.